In a small Michigan town, a young boy would often sit at his father's desk, staring curiously at a vintage computer. This boy was Larry Page, the son of Carl Page, a pioneering computer scientist, and Gloria Page, an instructor in computer programming. His family's house was a haven of technical books and computers, and young Larry grew up dreaming of changing the world, even if he didn't quite know how. Larry was known to be a curious child, constantly asking questions, constantly dismantling gadgets to see how they worked. By the age of 12, he had already set a seemingly impossible goal for himself. He wanted to invent something revolutionary, something that would change the lives of millions. He was not driven by fame or fortune. He was driven by the idea that one person's actions could create a ripple effect, transforming society. When he went to the University of Michigan for his undergraduate degree, he was captivated by technology and the potential of the internet, a relatively new concept at the time. But for Larry, technology was a tool, not an end. He wanted to make information accessible to everyone, believing that knowledge should be as easy to reach as a light switch. After Michigan, Larry pursued a PhD at Stanford, where he met Sergey Brin. They were opposites in many ways, yet united by a shared curiosity. What could the internet become? How could people use it to find what they needed amid a chaos of information? One night, an idea struck Larry. What if web pages could be ranked based on their importance rather than just keywords? Inspired by citations in academic papers, he wanted to build a search engine that could determine the relevance of a page by seeing how many other pages linked to it. This was the birth of PageRank. Building Google from a garage. Larry and Sergey's creation was initially just a project, but it quickly became something bigger. By 1998, they set up Google in a small garage. Working tirelessly through the night, they handled every task themselves, coding, organizing data, and even cleaning the garage. But Google wasn't an instant success. There were challenges and doubts. Funding was hard to come by. Tech giants ignored them, thinking their idea would never catch on. But Larry refused to back down, spending hours obsessing over the smallest details, convinced that Google could change the world. Larry wasn't just building a company, he was building a culture of relentless curiosity and innovation. He believed that technology should serve humanity, not exploit it. He pushed Google to be bold, audacious, and unafraid of big dreams. From search engine to empire. Under Larry's guidance, Google didn't just stop at search. In 2004, they launched Gmail, in 2005, Google Maps, and then YouTube, Android, and Chrome. Larry had a vision of making Google the backbone of the internet. Larry wanted Google to be a place where any idea could be possible. In 2011, he became CEO once again and restructured the company in 2015 to form Alphabet Inc., allowing Google's many different projects, self-driving cars, life sciences, internet balloons, and more, to have the room they needed to grow. The new structure meant Google could be nimble, aggressive, and futuristic without being burdened by bureaucracy. The power of quiet vision. Despite being one of the richest and most influential people in the world, Larry Page never chased the spotlight. He rarely gave interviews, preferring his work to speak for itself. He focused on quietly driving Google and Alphabet forward, making sure that every move was in line with his values of innovation, accessibility, and positive impact. Today, Larry Page's creations have redefined how we access and share information, how we navigate the world, and even how we imagine the future of artificial intelligence and robotics. He built a world that makes information readily available at our fingertips and opened doors to endless technological possibilities. The lesson: dream big, but execute bigger. Larry Page's story isn't just about a genius idea, it's about believing in your vision even when no one else does. He teaches us that true success comes not just from dreaming big, but from having the courage to act on those dreams, even when it means going against the tide. Larry's life is a testament to one simple truth: The world belongs to those who never stop searching. He wasn't afraid to dream, and more importantly, he wasn't afraid to put in the long hours, to make mistakes, to learn, and to grow. In a world where many people settle for good enough, Larry Page shows us the incredible power of pushing for better, bolder, and more impactful. His life is a call to action for anyone who dares to dream. Don't just see the future, create it.